Ma'am, I'm sorry I forgot to give you one file. You were assigned to interview new employees to the company and you already went through the candidate's files. It turns out they forgot to give you one file and the interview it starts in an hour. Wyatt took the file and looked at the name. No, we cannot beat him. Wyatt's friend Jessie just came inside when Wyatt is shouting looking at the file. Girl, why are you shouting like that? Whose file is it? She sits next to Wyatt with a confused face. Wyatt shows the file to Jessie with weird eyes. Also, your ex is going to be in the interview today. I know this could be a mistake. I even got his file just now. What I'm gonna do, Jessie. Just do your job and interview him. It's been 2 years you guys haven't broke up. Just treat him like a normal person. She said it with a smirk. Rich, my God, why? She said it with a crying face. Winter starts and all the candidates came one by one and finally it's his turn. Ryan was sweating heavily. She never thought she could get to meet him again, and definitely not like this. Ryan hears the door opening sound and she cannot make herself to look at him. She stays looking down until he sat down in front of her. Good morning, Mr. John, said with a smile. Good morning, ma'am. He bowed and Jessie just went to sit down. Hear his voice after a long time makes Ryan's whole body sweats and Jessie knew Ryan could not fix him, so she started interviewing him. Only Jessie interviewed him and Ryan is looking down the whole time, but his eyes were fixed in Ryan even when answering Jessie's questions. When the interview was almost over, Ryan took the courage and looked at him. Ryan, do you want to ask anything or should we end the interview? Why do you want this job? She asked him, looking right into his eyes. Ryan's question caught him off guard and he stared at her for a while and I wanted to start over and see whether I can get another chance. There was an awkward silence in the room and okay, Mr. John, we will contact you soon, she said, breaking the silence. Ryan rolled in while covering herself with the blanket. Why can't I sleep? Why am I keep thinking about what he said? Dude, you give up everything you do in US and just came here to correct your mistakes here. Do you think you do the right thing? I don't know, I just want to apologize to her for leaving her. It was the biggest mistake I've done, and if she does not forgive me, it's fine, I deserve it. She probably be over by now. I don't think she would want to hear your excuses. You were the one who said to end it because you both are going different paths. Ryan was walking at her office and someone knocked on the door. Come in. Good morning, ma'am. I'm here to get assigned for this file. Good morning, Mr. John. Take a seat. Also gave the file to Ryan and she starts checking the file. Can't you call me by my name, hobby, like you used to? We used to be together when I call you that and we are not anymore. I don't have a reason to call you in that name, Mr. John. Ryan said it in a cold tone while checking the file. Osok looks down with a sad face and took a deep breath. Here's the file, Mr. John. You've done it well. Gave a smile. Oh, Looked like someone got rejected again, she said it sarcastically. She never talked to me in that cold way before. I told you she's changed, but she is still wears the bracelet that you gave her. I'm not sure what is going on in her head. She refused to talk about this matter. Also looked at his bracelet in his left hand. The bracelet is also made for Ryan and him. In Ryan's bracelet, you are my hope is engraved, and Hosok's bracelet, I'm your hope is engraved. As soon as she stops wearing the bracelet, I will stop trying and leave, but until then, I will try my best. Hey, remember that guy we met at the bar? He keep asking about you. What should I say? Ryan was wearing headphones, closing the eyes, and laying on the sofa. She didn't hear her. Jessie threw a pillow at her. Yeah, you. Can't you hear me? Take that freaking headphones off. What the? She said. She took off her headphones. Look at you. Do you want to keep still like this? No. Why? What is wrong with me? She frowned. Jessie grabbed Ryan's left hand. This is what's wrong. You are not bothering and you are not letting him have another chance or at least try to date someone. Why are you doing this to yourself? Ryan's eyes filled with tears and she suddenly hugs Jessie. I don't know, I just don't want to forgive him because he hurts me. Only I know what I went through. I don't know what to do. Jessie slowly pat her back. Hey honey, I know you are hurting, okay? I am saying is you need to move on from him or you should make things right with him. You have to choose one. Look, you are still wearing his bracelet. Ryan slowly breaks the hug and looks at the bracelet with teary eyes. Just give me 3 days and I will tell you what my decision is. Okay, I will take a leave from work. Sure, take your time. I will handle the office work for you. Remember, no matter what, I'm here for you. Okay, come here. She dragged Ryan for a hug with a wide smile. Jesse ran hurried to Hosok's table and hit him with the file. Ouch, what the? He looks back and saw Jesse looking at him with an angry face. What was that for? Dude, Ryan is back after the break. What are you doing here? Go talk. Hosok stood up in a hurry and some files and papers in his desk fell over and those were all over the ground. Aish. He was going to get the files on the ground, but Jesse stopped him and pushed him to go to see Ryan in her office. He was so excited to see her because Jesse told him about Ryan will take a decision after a few days, and he was dying to know what is her last decision. He forgot to knock on the door, and just straight came inside without knocking. Oh, Mr. Young, it is good that you are here. Come take a seat, and I want you to meet our new client, Mr. Young. He bowed to him and sat next to him. Miss Ryan, it's been so long since the last time I worked with you. I am so happy that I get to work with you again. Mr. Young starts talking with Ryan in a flirty way, which makes Hosok angry, and he looks at Ryan. His eyes went to her left hand. But what he saw is not something he was expected. The bracelet was not in her hand. He felt like his heart stopped for a while, and he stared at Ryan's hand blankly. Mr. Young, are you okay? He wanted to say something back, but he cannot make himself to talk in this moment. Mr. Young totally ignored him and asked Ryan, so Miss Ryan, after tonight's business meeting, would you like to go to a dinner with me? I'm free whenever you are. Sure, no problem. Oh, Mr. Young, you're gonna have to come to business meeting tonight with me. Koso could not stand the situation anymore. He stand up and, okay ma'am, I will leave it out. He bowed and left hurriedly. He is getting ready for the business meeting. He does not want to go for the meeting, but because of that Mr. Young guy, he doesn't want to leave Ryan alone. He put on his coat and ready to leave, then his phone rang. On the phone, hey, are you going to the tonight business dinner? If you feel like you can't, it's okay, I will handle it. No, Jesse, I'm fine. I have to get used to it anyway. Even if he said he is fine, he is not fine. He had high hopes, but now they are all gone. Ashok arrived to the restaurant first, and sometime after Mr. Young came. He bowed to him and sat in the opposite chair. After a while, Jesse and Vian arrived, and Vian sit next to Mr. Young, and Jesse sit next to Ashok. Time skipped, and they talk about the business work and all. Vian realized that Ashok was drinking heavily, and she wanted to stop him because she knew that he cannot handle more than 2 glasses. Mr. Young, I think you had enough drink. She tries to take the glass from his hand, but Mr. Young stopped her. Oh, don't worry, Miss Vian, he can handle it. Ozok scoffed and drank another glass. Yes, Miss Vian, I can drink as much as I want. It's not like I'm gonna die, and who cares even if I die, huh? He took another glass while saying it. Time escaped, and Ozok suddenly stand up. Excuse me, I think I should go now. It's nice talking with you, Mr. Young. He bowed and left. He can barely walk straight. Jessie signaled Vian to go after him. Excuse me too. She stand up to leave, but Mr. Young grabbed her wrist. Hey, where are you going, Miss Vian? None of your business, Mr. Young. Didn't we talk about everything about the business? Let's meet at my office later. She tried to get rid of his grip, but he tied it. You can be rude to your client, Miss Vian, or else I will cancel my contract with you. Let go of my hand when I ask you nicely, Mr. Young. See, let her go, Mr. Young. What would you do if I didn't let her go? Huh? He said it with a smirk. Then I will make sure you won't have a hand to grab anything anymore. He saw grabbed Mr. Young's hand tightly that he let go of Vian's hand. Despite being drunk, he was so freaking angry at Mr. Young. Can't you mind your own business, Mr. John? Also grabbed him by his collar. What the did you say? Osaka was going to punch him, but Vian held his hand. Please, Obi, please stop. Osaka stopped at hearing Vian calling his name and let go of him. He didn't look back at Vian, just left angrily. Vian followed Obi to his car. Obi, you can't drive at your state. Open the door. Just leave me alone. I can drive by myself. No, I can't let you drive. What if you lose control of your car? Please open the door. Vian somehow forced him to take the car. Obi is in the next seat. Obi, I don't know where your apartment is. Can you tell me? He looks at him and saw he was totally out. Obi, yeah. Since when I started calling him Obi again? He said he can drink and look at him totally out. Where should I take you? You're so heavy. She brought him to her apartment and Obi was half asleep and Vian put his arm around her neck and bring him to her bedroom to put him into the bed. She slowly lay him and took off his coat and his tie and looses his shirt button. She carries his hair and looks at him in a soft way. Why did you drink so much, Hobby? Look at you. She gave a peck to his forehead and covered him with the blanket. And she heard Hobby is mumbling something on his sleeve. I'm sorry I hurt you. Hey, just sleep, okay? Vian was in the kitchen making breakfast and singing and dancing, and when she turns around singing to a spoon, she got surprised to see Hobby was sitting in the kitchen counter smiling. Oh, what are you doing here? I think I got a mini heart attack. I didn't want to interrupt your concert. You still have that habit, huh? Vian gave a shy smile to him. Mosok's eyes went to the bracelet she was wearing in her left hand, and it confused him. You are wearing the bracelet again? I never took it off. What do you mean you were not wearing it in the office and I thought you were over me? I wasn't wearing it in the office because I was late and forget to wear it. After the shower I didn't took it. Before she even get to finish what she is saying, Hosok hugs her. I thought I would never get to hug you in my arms like this. He tied the hug while saying and Vian hugged him back. I miss being in your arms like this, Hobby. Bobby was working on his computer and saw Ryan was coming. Hey, hi, is there anything I can do for you, ma'am? No, I just missed you. We wake up in the same bed this morning and came to work together. Jeez, why you have to say it like that? Never mind, I'm leaving. She flipped her hair and went to her office. Check off. Crazy girl. Oh, look at these two flirting in the middle of the work. Hello, can I come in, Miss Ryan? Yes, sir, come in. Take a seat. Ryan, have you seen my phone charger? Ryan was just sitting in the kitchen counter and looking blankly. Ryan. Huh? What did you say, hubby? Something bothering you, honey? You were like this since you come home today. What's wrong, baby? Tell me. Ryan stood up and came closer to hubby and hugged him. After a while, she broke the hug. Boss came to me today and told me that he's transferring me to US because he said I can do better in there than here. You just came here for me and I can't leave you. Also, I just realized that how hard it was for you when you had to leave 2 years ago, and I'm sorry for you. Please listen, no matter how hard was that decision, I should not have left you like that. I regret it every day, and if you are going to US, then I will come with you. But you are my home, Ryan. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, I want to come back to my home, and I would do anything to come back to my home. Come here. He grabbed Ryan softly by her waist, and she put arms around his neck.